A big day for CueSoc. What do you reckon, Eric?
Yeah, we've got two very, very competitive finalists here. They're both very gifted. It's going to be good.
But before we get to our finalists, tell us about yourself.
I'm a first year at USYD.
Yep.
I'm studying engineering and comp sci. This is actually my first time commentating. It's actually my first event today.
Oh.
So yeah, I really enjoy working with you, with CueSoc.
Yeah. Great. For the first event, CueSoc.
I always tell my friends because they don't know what CueSoc is.
They don't know what Q is, so
yeah.
We're starting out early. For all the viewers that are new as well, Eric is also new, so that's always a good sign to always come help, get involved. You know, CueSoc's always very appreciative of our volunteers. But as you would all know, my voice, Mark, once again back on the mic with a fresh face today. Speaking of fresh faces, a bit of an unlucky scratch there to introduce that, but we have got two of our finalists today in our 9-ball race to 7 winners break format. So we've got currently on the table right now is Yanfei. He is pretty good, Chinese 8-ball player, really good shot there, bit of power, and he's playing Fan. Yeah, both friends, but both have made it through a really rough ride today in the 64 sort of bracket that we've had. Bit of an ugly scratch, but we'll go from there. So yeah, so far so good. Match is looking pretty quick. Like for a frame of 9-ball, we're almost at 1-0. Fan currently at the table right now, aiming for the 8. Probably just a bit of draw. Okay, he's played full table draw. Into the pocket. Crowd's enjoying it. I don't know if they're just mates, they just want to mess around for the first frame. But regardless, yeah, he's conceded the first frame. Yanfei takes the first one, up 1-0. We're only in 2 minutes. We've already got one frame down. Pretty good, huh? Yeah. Anyway, I'm keen for a good race ahead, and our 9-ball comps have always had they've always had that element to it where the players that are in the final have always been really good with their position. Oh, almost golden on the break. But our players have been there's always one who's pretty good, and there's one who's just as good, and one of the two you usually wouldn't expect. Like if you look back at our last finals, I was actually talking to Daniel earlier, Daniel Wu. He's nice little carom there, beautiful shot. But I was talking to Daniel Wu earlier. He was telling me he actually made a final 2 years ago in 9-ball comp, and him coming and playing today still found the field pretty hard. So again, you get those finals where you get one player that's quite seasoned, quite shoot well, can play position well, and you'll get one who's not as good. I mean, we'll see how the race goes. We'll see who sort of takes the lead here. Not bad, but doesn't look like they're taking the match too seriously, if I'm going to be honest. It's sort of a bit of a whack just for now, but I think both these players have definitely played a lot of Chinese 8-ball together before, because both friends from the same group. We've actually got a bit of an audience today of about 10 or 15 people maybe, so pretty good. And I must say the speed at which they're playing at today, just looking at Fan at the table right now, he's shot 4 balls within 40 seconds. So 3 sort of Q strokes, bam, right in there. Look, and his landing position. I mean, they're not difficult shots, right? But because they're breaking really well, and sort of even things up a bit. This is a very simple 6 there, unfortunately.
Little pockets can be deceiving.
100%. The jaw sticks out pretty well, and I think you'll notice in previous commentaries discussed sort of the effect of the jaw sticking out, because you've got these Chinese pool players playing on a table where the jaw is, oh my goodness, what's going on here? They're not taking it very seriously today. But because you've got the jaws rounded on the Chinese 8-ball tables, you'll notice that these boys may struggle a little bit more.
Just adjusting to the tables.
Yeah. Fair enough. Good shot on the night.
So 1-1.
Yeah. Fan evens it up 1-1. Pretty fast so far, Eric. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's been
Keen to go home early?
keen to watch the ball.
Keen to watch the ball.
Keen to see how they play, see how their tactics are. Both Chinese players, so
100%. Like we haven't had a final of 2 Chinese A-ball players ever. So, like, obviously we've had Chinese people in the final, and I think the majority of our finals have been 2 Chinese players. But 2 players who specifically focus on Chinese A-ball, who've come from overseas, playing a majority of Chinese A-ball, seeing them both in the 9-ball final is very interesting, right? I was actually discussing with Eric before, the way they break as well is literally center table, bit off. It's not off the rail. It's like center table, but a bit off center. And I think it's like something to do with trying to control the cue ball and trying to make the ball at the back of the diamond as opposed to the wing ball. So, I mean, we'll see what they take on regardless, because they're probably just using their break that they use in Chinese ball and readjusting it, right?
Yeah, 100%. So you see that was actually pretty close, but the margin off of the cushions is really tight. That was a good shot.
Yeah. But unfortunate, Very nice on the 1. Bit of stun there, just the position for the 2. And I think he's going to draw back a little bit. It's very easy to draw back. It's too far, He's rattled it. Got to be careful with Burwood. Like, these boys are rushing a little bit, and I'm worried it will sort of take the better of them, because if you rush, it's very easy to just miss pots. And I think we've already seen a few misses that were not expected. Regardless, a nice comfortable shot there by Fan onto the 3 from the 2. I think he may look to try and get it around the 8, or even use the 8 to just combination. Not too bad, not too bad. 8 sort of hovering there at the corner pocket now. Very nice bang, very good. Good control to get to the 4, but we'll have to find sort of a nice way. Yanfei will have to find a nice way to sort of just draw back all the way from the 4 to the 5. But tricky.
Definitely.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Jeez, good potting. Position?
Great power behind that shot.
It's alright, I think the position's there.
Yeah, positioning is pretty decent, actually.
Oh,
wow.
Lucky with the 5. Very lucky with the 5. Reverse bank on the 6. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah.
Definitely something that's out of box.
Yeah. I've never commentated a final like this before. There's always a first. Oh my goodness. That is embarrassing for Fan. That is something that he would not want to watch that on repeat. Like, stay away from that for sure. Yanfei's now missed the 6.
And then Yanfei
This is unheard of in a CueSoc final. My goodness. Oh my goodness.
Have a bit of fun being a bit slack.
Yeah, 100%. It's all in good spirit, I reckon. Very nice, very nice. Good position there to get to the 8. Unless he scratched. Unless he scratched. It's a bit unfortunate there.
Yeah, everything's happening.
Yeah, like, interesting mistakes. I don't know how serious the boys are taking it today, but now we're controlling. Yeah, okay for the 9. He's landed on the far right side of the 9, so he's going to have to play a pretty difficult cut. No, not quite. Decent safety there on the shot on the 9. So Fan's got a full table shot. I think he's just got to be careful to make sure he's cueing it properly.
Yeah, exactly. Make sure that it is as clear as possible. Angle's not too bad.
Oh, he's out by 1. Yeah,
He's wide.
I was going to say. A bit wide as well, yeah. Very nice there from Yanfei. Good. Finally brings it up to 2-1. So very nice. While we have the boys here, I might just introduce Yanfei. So Yanfei is actually at USYD. He's a master's student, and we've got Fan as well, who's at UTS, also studying his masters as well. Both of them, I think, in second year masters. So definitely on the older side. But in terms of eligibility, I was thought I might mention for anyone listening, anyone who's studying, as long as you're not a staff member, you're allowed to come play. So that includes undergraduate, postgraduate / masters, honours year, PhD, etc.
And Yanfei's just, I don't know what it is. Yeah, Miss Q.
How's the 9? How's the 9? How's the 9? Look at that! Golden break in the final to bring it up to 2-all. Wow! I think the break that they're using must sort of try and get that 9 ball moving a bit more, because playing today, I wasn't actually able to get the 9 ball moving that much. Yeah. Whereas playing the cue ball halfway, like sort of within that break box region, actually does allow the 9 ball to get moving a little bit. So it's quite smart.
Yeah, there's a lot more direct power coming from it. You hit it straight on and you hit it up.
Exactly. Yeah. Smart. Yeah. Good observation. And so that brings it about to 2-all.
Yeah, 2-all.
Yeah. It's now a race to 5. Yeah, it goes quick, doesn't it? Especially with these guys. So I've noticed that the boys today are actually like on the faster side. So Yanfei played lead in a race to 7. Their race to 7 this was in the semi-finals, took about 45 minutes to an hour. Yeah, and it goes to show, another nice hit on the 9, another nice crunch on the 9.
See how the 9's moving a lot.
Really nice movement there, but got a bit of a situation here to get around the 4 ball.
Manages it nicely. Actually manages to sink.
Yeah, not bad. Bit of a fluke there. Nice punchy stroke on the 2 ball, but I think he's hooked by the 4. So we'll see what he does. Kicked it. And yeah, 3 ball sort of left open in the pocket. Where was I before? Sorry.
Talking about. I think we were talking about. Yeah, kind of got lost by the golden.
It's got I was talking about speed. So Lee and Yanfei raced in the semis to 7. Their race to 7 took 45 minutes, which for a race going 7.6 as well is very fast, I must say. Like, that's unusually quick for a race to 7. Usually a race to 7 would go for about an hour and a half, and they're doing it in half the time. Meanwhile, you've got Lexus versus Fan in the other semi-final, and we put theirs as a race to 5, and it went to an hour.
Either the same or like a bit longer.
I think it was an hour. Yeah, it's sort of at least 10 minutes longer for a race to 5. So I think Lexus is definitely on the slower side. You'll notice he's been in a few of our videos from Invitational. If you want to go check them out on our YouTube channel, but you'll notice that he's very sort of calculative, careful with every shot that he makes. Very nice shot there from Fan on the 7. Going to the 8 now. 8's rattled. That's no good. Yanfei's got a pretty good chance here to take the lead. Very nice.
For the viewers listening, if you want to stay tuned with CueSoc and updates, you can follow us on Facebook. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Sorry to interrupt, but that 9 ball was shattered. Look at that. You're sorry, Eric. That was an interesting 9 ball. But yes. Going for the pot, yeah. I don't know why he hit it so hard. It's a little baffling, yeah.
But anyways.
Too thick on the shot there and missed the fluke in the side. Yeah, very nice angle. I'm worried he might draw it back into the pocket the way he's playing. Almost. But yeah, Yanfei leads the race 3-2 now, so very exciting. But yes, Eric, sorry, rudely interrupted.
Yeah, shameless plug. Our YouTube channel, CueSoc.
Yes.
All our comps, all the finals will be on there.
Yep. We'll add a couple more in as well. So for our invitational, we'll I think get about 10 plus races filmed there. So please be sure to check them out. Last year we managed to get I think 17 races filmed, including the final and the semi-finals and the quarterfinals. So really good.
Definitely. And to keep up with our events, in case you'd like to come, Facebook, we post all of our stuff on there. Yeah. And then Instagram, obviously, we have a Discord. If you want to follow us there as well.
Yeah. Beautiful. So make sure to come sign up. We had a pretty big turnout today, as you know, Eric. 50 people. Big comp. We can only hit 52. Unfortunately, it's within the venue's capacity. City Hero is doing a great job, obviously, at hosting, but with the number of tables they have, I can't obviously take up any more space. CueSoc can't take up any more space than what's already been taken. So you have to make sure that you get your name in quick. And I hate to say quick, because 52 is sort of filling up by like Friday night instead of Saturday morning. So make sure you get in there for our Saturday comp.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And first comp's free as well, so if you want to come have a look.
It's a really good initiative. Eric hasn't actually had his first comp, he just came to help out today. But we had a few other sub-comp members that probably worth mentioning with their first comp, so that's Isaac, Jason, Crystal, all them had a bit of fun, I reckon. Unfortunately, all eliminated in the first round, but that's what happens when the standards are pretty high, I guess. So I'm keen to see them at more comps, keen to see them at more events, keen to see them just grow a little bit more every time they come to a comp, every time they come to an event. It's, it's a good story to sort of tell people, I played in CueSoc comp here, and you got heaps of years to work on it too.
Definitely. It's a good way to test out your skill.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think more than just skill as well is you'll feel a bit of pressure. So in my second round match, I took on Xiao, one of the guys in the same friend group here. And Xiao actually did put the pressure on me a fair bit. Like, he fluked a 9. I'm thinking, yeah, crap, I'm actually down on the race. I can't miss any 9s. I missed a 9. And it just, you just feel it. It just really gets to you. And especially, you're playing rotation pool. You're sharing the same set of balls. It can be quite challenging to want to stay in the race, to stay in the match, yeah. Yeah, a couple in this race, but they're going quick. Like, for every 2 that they miss, they'll sink a beauty. So that's the good thing about it. Exactly like that. And it's funny because the effortlessness that Fan played that with is just incredible. Like, you've got him playing bottom right English off a long table pot, just like it's nothing, like he's practiced it a million times. Meanwhile, then he'll come and miss a 9 like that. Which is very interesting. So yeah, open 9 there for Yanfei to extend his lead.
Yeah, definitely.
Hopefully he doesn't miss it. Very nice, very nice. So that takes it to 4-2. Yanfei in front. Very nice. Might just run through the path to the finals for our participants today. Very exciting. So Yanfei actually had a really good run, taking down some top players. So in his first round, he had a bye. Very nice, always a great win with a bye. Taking down Tien 5-3, Richard 5-1, and Dion 5-3. So really good. And then 7-6 against Lee. So a really strong set of players that he's beaten. Like Dion obviously having a really good run in our first year's comp. Richard sort of being around for the last few years. And also Richard taking down another one of the top Chinese players. So really good. And Tien, another sort of seasoned player, somewhat of a journey he's had a couple of years.
Definitely very talented.
Fan, on the other hand, came through on the other side of the bracket, taking down Haonan, his friend, Jovi 5-1, 5-3, Jilun 5-3, and Lexus 5-3. So pretty consistently staying on top of his races, which is really good. Nice convincing wins, and obviously just watching Fan play, when he puts his head down, he actually races really well. Fluke there on the 8, I was going to say. I think he's a little snookered behind the 6, but he's okay. Oh no, he hasn't hit that well at all. 2 tracking sort of towards back to the pocket. But Fan now with an open table and hopefully a chance to clear out these 5 balls. The clearance percentage hasn't been great from these boys. They're not getting more than 4 or 5 in a row in this race.
Clearance percentage, I think they're just rushing it a slight bit too much.
Yeah.
maybe it's just like, because they're playing friends, they're just trying to have fun.
Yeah, I think there's that. But at the end of the day, like, we're playing for money, playing a tournament. You gotta have a bit of I don't know what the word is. Like, you gotta have a bit of class, maybe. So, at the end, like, I do like that. But nevertheless, nice shot there from Yanfei. Giving himself some good position on the 6. Interesting sort of call to draw it back there. I would have probably played topspin there, try to come around the 9-2 rails.
An opportunity for Fan.
Yeah, very smart shot there to play slow roll it. Can also slow roll this one here too. It should come in nicely from the 9. Yeah, punch that in nicely. Good. Fan obviously needing to level it up here.
Or get within 1.
Exactly. Oh, he's missed there. Tough miss. But score still 4-2. Yanfei to try and take the win here. Out by a fair bit there in the pot. Yeah.
Same with when I had the first year's comp. It was
nice. Very nice from Fan. So that's 4-3.
Cool under pressure. It's definitely a different game under pressure. I mean, yeah.
So who'd you take on in your first year's comp?
First round, that was Stephen Khan, actually.
The winner. Okay, so a pretty rough first round, I reckon.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely learned a lot. I mean, he's super good.
Oh, very good. He's
very consistent.
All talent.
Consistency is very important in competition.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how big of a shot you can hit if you can't hit it when you want to.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Exactly. His safety play is very good as well. Definitely coming from that snooker background. Yeah, so he knows what he's doing. Let's take another look at the break here from Fun. It'd be very interesting to sort of observe what he sort of takes on. Again, center of the table, within the box.
Just drives his whole body.
Exactly. Makes a nice 8. And the cue ball. So it might be worth mentioning actually that the format is not a break box. So a couple of tournaments that you may see are in a break box format, meaning that you've got to put the cue ball within the 2 lines of where the diamonds meet with the wing balls of the rack. So if the players don't really have a break box, I've usually found they'll just go break pretty close to the long rail, and it makes a lot of sense as to why they do that too, because you can obviously consistently get that ball in on the wing. CueSoc doesn't look to have any break box formats in the future, so I mean we'll see how it goes. Regardless, I wouldn't mind if we did one. But the 9-ball comps are good fun regardless. I think it sort of speeds them up without using break box, and the one's on the spot as well on the rack, so yeah.
That would be good to change things up.
I wouldn't mind, yeah. Oh, very nice shot.
Good spin.
Good bit of spin. Good 3 rails.
Yeah.
Cue ball's sort of hanging at the pocket, but I think he's got a nice shot at the 5. He's got to play this a bit slower. If he plays it too hard, I reckon that 5 won't go in. As predicted.
Exactly
as predicted, yeah. Played that too hard. You just can't get that amount of accuracy when you're shooting at a 5-ball with jaws sticking out that much. And I think, again, there's that Chinese pool influence sort of coming at it. Cue ball in the pocket. 9 now landing itself in an interesting spot. Even the 5 as well, like to get from 5 to 6 here is going to be pretty tricky. Might have to sort of use the 9-ball as a blocker, try and like just run the cue ball into it really hard. I think that's what Fan might be looking at to do. Oh, he's come around. That can work too. And I think the angle by being on the far left side of the 6 can give him that really nice position for the next ball. Nicely done.
Good positioning on the 7.
Very nice, yeah. I think he just needs to draw it back, screw it back a little bit to come for the 9, and it should be fine. This is even it's a 4-4, so in his head, obviously, like you want to try and reduce that gap as much as you can. You know, take your chances when you can. Oh, very nice, very nice. Gives himself a really nice shot on the 9.
Great shot.
Yeah, 4-all. Yeah, so all the Chinese pool players use a stick like that. Yeah, that's what you'll notice. So if you've watched Wei Cheng, one of our regulars, always uses a Chinese cue, or has been. Even our snooker players, so Justin Xiao, Tristan, Steven, they all tend to use snooker cues or just house cues because I think they feel more comfortable using it. And yeah, you'll notice the two boys again using the snooker cues today. These would be their own cues though, not the house ones, so quite nice. Unfortunately, my knowledge doesn't extend to knowing the brands of the cues, but a couple of the friends in the group do have break cues as well, so I think they have a shared break cue between them, so they do use that to break, because unfortunately the snooker cue can't, like the tip can't put enough power to break the balls nicely. Dry break. 4-all though, Eric. Not bad.
Yeah. Pretty competitive stuff. I think they're getting into the groove now. Started off a bit lighthearted. Yeah, but now I think they're in the zone.
100%.
Got a good spread on the table. White ball, the one ball is pretty open.
Yep.
He's just waiting for...
And I think to come from 1 to 2, there's a fair bit of angle there, which is really nice. Oh, jeez, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Nice pot, but I think tough on the 2. You might have to bank it.
Yeah, quite a big angle on that.
A little embarrassing to give away a foul like that, but regardless, Fan definitely needs to take this chance here. And I think the pressure's now started to settle in a little bit. I think the laughter's sort of simmered down a little more, Eric. What do you reckon? Yeah.
Like, as Mark said, well, even though they're friends, a competition's a competition.
Competition's competition, exactly. Obviously don't mean to have fun. Like, at the end of each race that I have at a comp, I'm like, this is the best. Like, it's the best adrenaline rush we're getting. It's the best sort of group of players, group of standard that we've got in CueSoc. Like, the fact that all 50 members here today are all university students means that's a really high bar for everyone, which is honestly really good. We've got Fan jumping actually, so I don't know how often you'll see a Chinese pool player actually pulling out the jump cue.
One of those.
Yeah. Oh, he's made the jump. Look at that. Very good. Lost the cue ball a little bit, but avoided the scratch. So really nice there from Fun. Sort of finding his rhythm now, I think, to start clearing out a little more.
Entering that flow state.
Bit of a hidden hope there, unfortunately, on that 5. Not sure how he was trying to look to get position there either. I think sort of medium speed top spin would have comfortably positioned you to come around on the 6, 2 rails. Fan gifted with another chance here. A tough chance there. I think he's going to try and take the bank, but you have to be careful. Obviously it's quite a sharp bank. You can look to play safe, or I don't think there's any safeties that have been played this match so far. You want to go on that far left side, play left spin as well on the bank, and go medium speed. And that should actually track it all the way to the pocket. But
exactly as you said.
Exactly as that. There you go. Really nice bank there, and really well controlled to stay on the 6 as well. Haven't come around enough there to 7. A smart shot here would just be played safe. Put that 7 ball behind the 8, but I think he's going to try and reverse bank it here. Or maybe play a combination. Oh, it fits. Found the angle. I thought that 8 ball was actually blocking the path of the 7, but surprisingly not. Oh, very nice, very nice.
Looking to run away with this round.
Yep, and I think this has been only 3 visits at the table here. Oh no! Oh, that's embarrassing. Another 9 missed from Fan. That's his second 9 missed this frame. Oh my goodness, Yanfei throwing a 9 there. You have got to be kidding me. That is crazy. Fan gifted with another opportunity here from his mate. And he pots it. Thankfully, pots it. 5-4. The lead is overtaken now by Fan. So 2 more until the end.
Yeah.
While
in a good exchange, yeah.
100%. And while Fan's racking up the balls, I might just do our usual quick shout out to our beloved sponsors. So thank you again to City Heroes Burwood especially for hosting our tournaments, City Heroes Town Hall for hosting our social events. For those interested, the new area has just opened up outside Event Cinemas, or was previously an arcade, now actually has more tables. So please make sure to go check out the new area at Town Hall. Very, very nice spot with newly cloth tables. There's 8 Brunswick tables and 1 Chinese table there, so very exciting. We've got 2 of these diamond tables now at Town Hall, very, very cool, and also some more Chinese ones coming in. So venue's had a bit of an upgrade, and the support has been great from the staff, especially for today. Opening up early and helping us, open up tables, close tables, etc., etc. Like, they always do a fantastic job, especially whilst the customers are around too.
Yanfei.
From Yanfei, yeah. And so while Fan's shooting, another shout out to ARC, our favourite sponsor from UNSW. They always very helpful, can always accommodate for us, look out for us. We're looking to sort of participate in a couple more ARC initiatives this year, help them out, and they'll help us out. Like, they kept our society running now for its 15th year, so we're only growing from here, and you can obviously see the standard from today has been pretty good, so I'm just happy that we're on as per usual. Back to the race though. Yeah.
Lucky car.
The Fluke. So 9-ball, obviously, for those who aren't aware, is not cool pockets. So if you watch our 8-ball videos, you'll notice that those would be cool pockets for any like sort of contentious kind of shots. Obviously, with that being a lot of flukes on the 9, a lot of missed opportunities, can result in a bit of luck. Fan with a really good clearance here. I think looking to just come back on the other side of the 9. Very nice. Very nice. Good position to come around. Fan taking the frame. Beautiful.
Cleans it up.
Lands him on the hill. 6-4. Beautiful. Could be the final frame of the race. The pressure's definitely on, and that was actually cleared out really elegantly, I must say, Eric. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Great positioning, great spin on the ball. Yeah, overall good cue control.
Very good cue ball control, yeah. So, great thing about winner's break format, I might mention, is that because you're breaking, you actually get to, push a bit more the momentum. Because you're saying, look, I know how to pot a ball on the break. I know how to clear out at least 5-6 balls. If it's winner's break, I'm on the hill. That allows you to push the momentum a bit more. And the reason why we actually have winner's break in CueSoc, Eric, is because I really like to see people try and run like a full rack, or at least 3/4 of a rack. That's kind of what we want to, go for. You'll notice that some other organisations tend to go for alternate break, but winner's break I think suits our players quite well. But regardless, 3 balls on the break, pretty good. To get 3 on the break is pretty hard, and Fan has hit that really well. Really, really tight shot here on the 2. It's very easy to undercut this or this, and obviously avoid the scratch too. So you can see he had that thought in mind very, very clearly. I personally would have actually kicked at the shot off the short rail and gone from there, which is quite tight, yeah. Yanfei here with, again, another pocket on the side. Adjusted the speed much better than previously, so that's good. But has left himself here to come around 3 rails on the 6, so 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Has he got there? Has he got there? He's got him there. That's pretty good position to come around 3 rails. Very nice. Look at that. Hopefully found a little bit of a gap here on the 8, but has to be careful because don't forget that fan is actually still on the hill. So if he misses either of those 2 balls here, you are sort of gifting them back to Wagner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Looking to stay in the match here by cleaning out the screen.
Woo! Beautiful shot. Avoids the scratch. How's he looking for position on the 9? Has he lined it up? That's good enough. I think just got to watch the scratch here. Just got to watch the scratch. Just got to watch the scratch. Oh! Unfortunate way to lose, but that's it for our final today. A very, very short video, but you know, we've got Eric on here, so he's happy to be here.
Yeah, definitely.
Well done to both our finalists.
Yeah, definitely a good match, fun match.
Fun match for sure. But Fan taking it home 7-4?
7-4, yes.
7-4, yes. So congratulations again to Fan and our runner-up Yanfei, and to all our participants today. Really good comp, really successful, and I look forward to seeing you around at more events.
Yeah.
Sound good?